Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm JDZ Gaming Empire, and I'm sorry for my voice. It's quite early here. Excuse me today. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to just get up and do some recording. Excuse me. All right. Just had to clear my throat. All right. Again, in the last episode, we talked with Morigan, found out about her son, who we know is King Alistair's son as well. We talked with Cassandra and Sarah, Iron Bull, and Cole. So we need to finish going around talking with some of our companions, or all of the rest of our companions. And then it looks like we have somebody we need to sit in judgment of. Probably the one lady that's the Empress's cousin. And then we need to go to the war room as well. So let's go finish talking to everybody. Let's see. Did we? Do you have any? I could have swore I planted some seeds here.
Those who bear false witness and work to
Maybe because I haven't been gone long enough, even though it's been several days since I recorded. All right, let's.
There is but one truth. All things are known to our Maker, and he shall judge them.
Lots of people here now. So just go through. Oh wait, some stairs here. Oh, I don't know if I've been this way before. Where does this lead? Maybe I have and I just don't remember. Oh, maybe maybe I went down that way. You need to talk with Cullen. So let's go talk with him while we're up here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because this is the Mage's Tower now. And it is windy and cold up here. Hey, that room still needs some work. And this room too.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're back here in the inn, all right? Cullen should be this way. Maybe he's not in his office because I didn't see his icon, but now I see it. Okay, let's go talk with him.
At your order. I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
He had a bunch of people sitting at his feet. Probably not his thing, no.
I didn't care for it myself.
I shouldn't be surprised. The Chantry can be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. The Empress rules a country. The Divine influences half a continent.
Are you with anyone? Oh no, we're not doing that. We got somebody. We have Solus. Let's hear some more about you.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Your sister tracked you down. She didn't know where you were.
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later. For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
And she was wrong.
You said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the Blood Mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged my anger towards the mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
You can't control everything. You stood up to her in the end.
If I hadn't, would I be like her now? I wanted mages locked away as much as she did. I trusted they were treated reasonably well, but I should have done more. I should have looked into it. It's not yet enough. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will see it through.
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
Poor thing.
The circles may have faltered, but they were not without merit. That system should be restored, not abandoned.
The Circle may bring peace for a time, if only because people crave stability. But how long would it last?
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
That's all I wanted to know.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Okay, let's see if he has anything else to say before we leave.
Did you need something?
Is there anything I should know?
My senior officers report that the soldiers are in good spirits. Having the Imperial Army as an ally has bolstered their confidence. The Orlesian military is highly regarded. Of course, I'd wager our own recruits are equal to any Chevalier.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Your plan is sound. We are ready to move on the Arbor Wilds when you give the word. I will see you reach the temple before Corypheus.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Let's see if he has anything new to say.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
How do you like working with Leliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Leliana is just as responsible for its formation.
You might have heard this already.
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our soldiers handled themselves well during the siege on Adamant. They reacted quickly to changes on the battlefield. More importantly, they relied on each other. Trust in your fellow soldiers is not something that can be trained.
I should let you get back to work.
Okay, that was it. Hey, Solus.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Shiral, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
I'm pleased you had a good time.
Political gambits, broken promises, half-truths. It is a palace full of motivation, and motivation is where great things happen. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, and Briala as well, thanks to your efforts on her behalf. Venon.
I don't think this is anything new. Yeah. Say goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shiral.
Alright, Shara to you too. Alright, we came from there. That's the exit. I think this goes up. Hey, Dorian. Let's talk with you first.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. Saving the day, reconciling lovers, mediating a civil war. So sugary, it's nauseating. All this dancing, politics, and murder. Makes me a bit homesick.
Okay, I already know that we could flirt with Dorian, but it doesn't go anywhere because he's gay and into men. But let's just see what this does.
That's something you'd like to do more often then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
No. Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
I should go.
Naturally.
Okay, Dorian. Anything else before I leave?
What's on your mind?
Nope, that's it.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part.
I like Dorian. Fiona, anything new?
I
Okay.
heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
Oh. Okay.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. You have anything to say?
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
Okay.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
We probably don't have anything to turn in here. Yeah.
The Empress has gifted us with a selection of rare books. I can't wait till they arrive.
Okay. I like reading books too. All right, let's go on upstairs. Or no, we need to go. We need to go upstairs. Who? I'm looking up there. No, I actually think Liliana is down below, but who are all these people up here? Nope. Okay. It's early in the morning. My brain is not functioning. There should be some steps going up. Oh, goodness. Right here. Jeez. Okay, I'll get it together. I promise. I promise I'll get it together. Oh, examine. What is this? Was this here before? Note found in Skyhold's rookery. Sadler, Baron Plucky. I don't care how many missions he's flown on or how many lives his actions have saved. He's a holy terror. Nearly pecked out my eye the last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven, and all she had to do was coo at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder, all sweetness, and nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it, Weaver? Okay. All right, Liliana.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
No one would fault you for abandoning ship, you know.
Out of the ship and straight into the sea. You think Thedas hates mages now? If the Chantry falls, don't you think the people will blame magic? Look at all that's happened. Kirkwall's Chantry, the war, the breach. Mages are always involved. Without the Chantry to guide, that hatred will spiral out of control.
Man, she's all negative Nancy.
Wow. You really don't think highly of the Dosians.
The people care only for simple things. Their world is small, and everything beyond it is unknown and something to fear. They will continue to live like this, unless they can be shown another way. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
I think... And yeah, let's talk to her again. Oh. I think I had her
Message from Divine Justinia.
become the new divine. So maybe we should try something different this time. Maybe Cassandra.
That's a shock. You're right reading it.
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
Oh. I'm not gonna say that. That seems awfully rude.
Is this you asking permission to leave for a bit?
Well, yes. I can't imagine I'll be away from my post for very long. And I was hoping you would agree to come with me. Will you at least consider it? One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Oh, okay. Quest. The left hand of the divine. Join Liliana at the Chantry in Valence. Okay. Let's go finish talking with everybody.
Your worship.
All right, let's speak with Varric.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard.
What?
They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Is he gonna tell us about Bianca yet?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Okay. All right.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
Oh, man.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here. Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Um,
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
that's it.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
I don't even know why that path was
I've
available.
got a minute if you need something.
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
If there's anybody out there who hasn't joined the Inquisition, they're hiding under a rock. Did you want to take over Ferelden? I think we might be able to conquer it just by looking east.
What do you think of Leliana's work?
Do you want to know what the Arishok had for breakfast this morning? I think she can tell you.
How do you think Josephine is handling the job of ambassador?
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild. She'd own them before breakfast.
What do you think of our general?
Find him a war or something. If he spends any more time in the yard drilling, Josephine will have him killed.
Okay.
Good to know.
That's all
Back
new.
to work then.
New information. Let's see here. I think I'll go ahead and talk with him.
Stone Mad, Inquisitor.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds to the effort.
Oh, Codex unlocked the Mason's Tales. Freed our slaves. Let's look at that real quick. Is that a story? Or tale? Something about the Mason's Tales. Okay, this is all in alphabetical order. Are they counting thes as the beginning? I guess so. Don't, excuse me, I don't see it in here though. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Is it under history? Oh, okay, it's under history. The Mason's Tales, Freed Our Slaves. I think this one is called Freed Our Slaves, which is exactly the kind of saying words, but meaning different things. I expect from a Teventer There's lies in the carving too, but I'll come back to that. Subject aside, I like this. It's workmanlike, but in a good dwarven way. It repeats because the carver knows what she's good at, so she does it again and again. Makes me think she has more than a passing knowledge of the stone. That said, there's two sets of hands involved, one old, one new. Take this magister. He's glowing because he's fresh, newer. Same with his trophies flanking him, carved down from more complex figures. And the flat next to him seems plain, doesn't it? The bottom is filled with detail, but this is left an open field. No, that's just what it is now, but there's shadows for a clever eye. So, what was here if not this handsome magister wanting his cod stuffed? Someone else instead of him and his friends, and the two more figures on each side, 7 total. Only the top was changed. The canary haven't been touched. That's old wear down there. When it was first done, and hundreds of years later, yoked canary prisoners still fit. I don't suppose it's for the same reasons. I can only say the what, not the why. I can guess that someone wanted to be a Tefenter hero and paid to have their face carved on an antiquity. I mean, that's a crime against ancestors where I'm from, but I don't expect Tefenters to obey dwarven honor. Or their own, really. They've been at war a long time, so I understand wanting to seem big. Orzamar's the same with the Darkspawn, unfortunately. Still, shame to lose the original. Not for the 7, for the carver. Good work, this. Oh, interesting. Let's see. We have a new character in here. Who is this? Oh, maybe, looks like Morgan's son. No, that's Briala. Watch out for elves in Halishamal. Almost no one notices they're even present. A servant scrubbing floors, a waiter filling glasses, undergardeners weeding the border, maids and valets dressing nobles. There's no room, alcove, or alley so private you can't find one there. And they're watching, they're organized. The rumor you've heard of some mastermind leading the elves is no rumor. I have reports that this Briella was Celine's personal spy and assassin, a bard of unusual skill. Who she's working for now we cannot confirm. Say nothing, they will hear you. Part of a communique intercepted by Inquisition agents, author unknown. Anything else in here? Still a lot of locked character entries in here. Oh, there's one I missed. Oh, right here. Grand Duchess Fleorna de Chalons. Your Grace, you requested the swiftest, surest method of getting a message to Grand Duke Gaspard, so I have arranged for you to meet with his sister, Grand Duchess Fleorna de Chalons. While she is of the least account among the current heirs to the Orlesian throne, her connection to her brother is extremely close. Gaspard will listen to anything she says. Be persuasive. M. Okay. You kind sir. I think this is out to the gardens. Yeah. Okay. So no need to go out there. We actually need to see Viv. I don't know why I can't never remember how to find Vivian. Let's take a look at the map. Maybe I need to go back up here where these guys were at to get to her, because she's right above in the balcony area. Let me see if I can't find her real quick. No, don't think this is going to get me there. Right, let's go back all the way up where Dorian and all those guys are. I think there's a door leading out. Here we go. Oh, I found her. I'll wait for that to go. I don't like talking to him with that blue streak.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help.
Uh-oh.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
Okay. You won't tell me?
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. I would do no less for you, after all.
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
Okay. Okay, she's done gave us a quest. Bring me the heart of Snow White. Ooh, obtain the heart of a snowy... Obtain the heart of a snowy wyvern from the exalted plains. Vivian requires the heart of a wyvern to complete an alchemical formula. Though all wyvern hearts look more or less the same, she specified that it needs to be from a rare beast known as the snowy wyvern. Okay, so now we have... Oh yeah, we still need to finish her quest. So we need to go back to the exalted plains for that. And we're meeting Liliana at the Chantry. Okay. Anything else?
Do you need something, my dear?
Oh, thank you. All right, that was it for her. We still have to talk with Blackwall. Who else? That it? Just Blackwall? Need to get rid of some inventory. Let's go ahead and sit judgment real quick.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
She still has her mask on.
Out of your element, Floriane. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
Despite her posture, Lady Floriane has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Jester's outfit. Oh man. I'm really debating between these two. I don't like the way they put this. Like, what's wrong with doing common work? It makes it seem like it's beneath people to do common labor.
Lady Florian, I've no use for the failed lieutenants of the enemy.
Ooh.
I impose exile. Shove her in a tower somewhere.
The fate of many no longer desired by the court, your worship.
Dang, Solus did not like that. Vivian didn't either, and somebody else didn't either. Oh well, too late. Let's look at, excuse me, inventory real quick here. I think warrior only. I think I'm gonna give this to Sandra. I kind of like this sword that Blackwall has, and we crafted this anyway, so let's give it to Cassandra. He's got a crafted staff, 118 DPS, 68 electric. A lot of fire staffs here, jeez. All those can go. Let's see. Yep, this can go. Viv has, yep, 118. Solus is doing cold. Okay. Pretty sure Cole has some pretty good weapons. Uh-oh, wait. Level 16, level 18, level 20. Let's unequip this. That on him. Okay. Let's go to Sarah. Hey, that didn't take long in the weapons area. think everybody's helm is good. That might be good for me, even though it's level 14. I'll have to see. Ooh, that's even better. Let me check for myself there for that one. I like the critical chance on it. My cunning will go down, but I really like the critical chance. Armor rating goes down too. I'm going to put this on, and I'll just hang on to the superior cow. Everybody else is good. She's got one on too. Okay. Okay, Varric, what do you got on? Does critical hit damage. Iron Bull cannot wear any of this. I think that's it. Yep. Okay. I might put these in my storage. I think let me see here. I think we don't need to keep this. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's what we wore to the Winter Palace. That mask looked crazy on him. We don't need the winter attire. Yeah. Nope. So this is good too. Yeah, all this armor is we don't need. Okay, let's go sell some things in storage. Okay, wow, down to 29 of 90. Jeez, that was a lot. Okay, do you have anything to say there,
Where's my
Dagna?
other hand? Right there.
Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
You seemed excited that I fell into the Fade at Adamant.
Excited? Spring gets me excited. This is a wonder. It's probably hard to relate, but dwarves don't dream. So I can't even guess what it's like. I can't even understand what dreams are. But you were there. And came back. Can I take a sample?
A sample?
Oh, that sounded sinister. I meant, can I cut a little piece off of you and do things to it?
What?
That didn't sound better, did it?
You'll have a full report of everything I saw. Will that do?
It's a start. I'm sorry, it's just... This is exciting. It all is. Your people cleaned you up after your fall. I wonder if anything is left. So much to think about.
Okay. The Arcanist and the Fade operation available. All right. Dagna? She just wants parts off of me. Let's go to the war table. And we'll probably end this episode after we finish the war table. And then decide to where we're going to go from there. Right, let's talk with Josie, go to the war table. We still need to talk with Blackwall. Anything new?
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
I kept dreading I'd drop the wrong spoon or step on a general's foot.
Well done. Feuds that spanned ages have sparked over less.
Really?
Inquisitor never underestimates the enmity of those for whom outrage is a sport.
Anything else?
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
Oh.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Navarra.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
We already been fighting Venatori. Okay. This is still rubble.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
Our alliance with Orlais holds. For the present. They'll send aid on request.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They've terrorized Thedas long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one.
Uh-oh, Morigan.
Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Okay, Miss Secretive.
This is an Eluvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
We are familiar with elven ruins. This Eluvian, rather.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds. Untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Eluvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Hey, I don't want to go in there. Guess we're going in there.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads. A place where all Eluvians join, wherever they might be.
A useful trick.
For one who knows the way, certainly. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Eluvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Eluvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a safe place to raise my son. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Eluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Okay. Well, he's been defeated before. He can be defeated again. Oh. Okay. Out here with the Eluvian, and it's not doing anything right now. Where's this place at on the map? Ooh, over here. Full of cobwebs. Let's get back. Hang on. Do we need to talk with Morigan about this anymore?
I imagine your forces will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor. Trust me when I say that wherever the Eluvian is hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring it.
Okay.
You seem to know a great deal about elven law.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
Okay.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
You mind if I try to talk to your son? Oh, we can't talk to him. Okay. I'm gonna head back to where. Oh,
for the Maker shall be
Rome.
her beacon and her shield, a foundation.
Wasn't even gone that long. That was odd. Let's see, anything in here we want to plant?
Those who bear false witness and
Not really.
work to deceive others know this.
We'll just stick with the Black Lotus or Blood Lotus.
There is but one.
Never to rule over.
Oh, have we been in here? I'd like to examine it, but go. That's it. Bride of the Maker. Maker, though I am but one, I have called in your name, and those who come to serve will know your glory. I remembered for them. They will see you what can be gained. And though we are few against the wind, we are yours. Canticle of Trials 5:1. Nice. I will not disturb you. Okay, that's where the Eluvian was.
These truths witness and work to deceive.
There was a door. Oh, there it is.
There is but one death. There is but one things are known to, and he is our maker. And he will judge their lives.
Inquisitor.
Hey, 3 eyes.
Inquisitor.
Nothing else? Okay. So we'll get back to right before the war table. And hopefully we can proceed with the war table. But we'll do that in the next episode. I don't like that on her head. There we go. That's a little too bright. Yeah, there. That's better. All right. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys on in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.